going on, New York Yankees fans? Welcome back to another video. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Turn on that notification button so you get notified when a live stream pops video drops. Streaming the Hall of Fame game, even if you're not a football fan of some sort, so you guys get to ask Yankee questions, Knicks questions, NBA, MLB, NFL, stuff like that. So, it's going to be a fun time. I know a lot of other people are streaming, but, everyone's different, especially this channel. But this channel, thank you guys for coming out and supporting. Over 10K views on YouTube, which is something I am really proud of. So let's talk about this. I'm going to probably do like one of my shorter recap videos because I'm not in the green screen area and it's very late at night at the time I'm recording this. But the Yankees, they won a series against Baltimore Orioles. Should they have swept them? Quite possibly, but it is very, I guess, hard in their set of standards to sweep two last place teams in a row, especially when you're at the level you are now in terms of, being third place and not really being a first place team. I don't know. But, that's just something that's not really my problem. But once again, I root for the team, so I would have to know. Maybe, maybe not. So, the first game they lost. The next two they won. They put up more than 10 runs in the last two. They put up one in the first game, which obviously wasn't good. But, they won the last two, and we're going, facing Seattle the next series. Then it's Kansas City. Then it's Chicago. So we'll see what happens. And, hopefully everything's good with the Yankees and these trade deadline deals will work. But I guess we all sniffed out sort of a thing in the first game that one of them may or may not work out. Let's get to it. So, chronologically, I'll go into the events that happened. Third inning, after two decent innings by Andrew Heaney, gives up a long ball to Cedric Mullins. Then Austin Hayes, back-to-back home runs. So it's 2-0 from there. No Yankee offense. Fourth inning, Ryan Mountcastle, home run. Ramon Urias, home run. Fourth inning, that's the inning they hit home runs in. And it was 4-0 from there. Then after Gardner and Torres walked in the bottom of the inning, Rizzo hits a sac fly, puts the Yankees on the board 4-1. Even up to this point, I'm pretty sure he's had an RBI in each of his first 6 Yankee appearances, which has to be some sort of record. But that's why I like Anthony Rizzo. Honestly, he's doing better than Joey Gallo, in my opinion. I mean, this is not biased because I like the trade better. But it's just, Gallo has gotten like 2 to 3 hits in maybe 20 at-bats. He started every game, but, he does walk. I'll give him credit there, but he strikes out. I mean, everybody strikes out, but he strikes out a lot. And, a lot of fly balls, ground outs. Well, not really ground outs, but, you guys get the point. Then Pedro Severino and Maikel Franco hit sac flies at 6-1 in the fifth. Joey Gallo breaks up the no-hit bid with a double to right center field. That doesn't do much for anything. Ramon Urias grounds into a double play. O's extended lead 7-1 in the eighth. Then a cat storms the field. Some people compare it to the MetLife cat. It wasn't black. It was more of a brownish kind of color. The funniest part to me, and listen, I got cats of my own, so don't consider me, you're cruel towards animals. No. Just in my opinion, I thought it was funny when the cat was like really scared of the guys that take care of the field. I forget their names, but the guys, the security, whatever. And the cat was scared, so it jumped on that ledge next to the Orioles bullpen, and then it tried going up the wall, and it failed 3 times, but they finally got it, and it went out towards the third base side. So I guess that's a good thing. But in terms of stats, the Yankees didn't really do that well. Once again, they lost. Andrew Heaney, a lot of people previewed this. I know Luca did on the Boys Big Apple podcast. He's a home run giving up guy. He's a fly ball guy. And, in Anaheim, it's different because, that's a pitcher's ballpark. Yankee Stadium's a hitter's ballpark. So it's either you adjust or you may not make it in the Big Apple. And credit to Pete Simonetti, he was saying that he was talking to somebody within the organization, or I think it was within the Angels organization or something like that, that Andrew Heaney may not make it in the Big Apple. So we'll see what happens. I hope just everything goes well. But the only 3 hits recorded were Joe Gallo's hit. Also to note as well, Gleyber Torres and Rick Gardner also hits. Yankees 0 for 11 with runners in scoring position. Total of 9 left on base. Andrew Heaney, 4 innings pitched, 6 hits, 4 earned runs, 4 strikeouts, and 4 home runs given up. I mean, that was just painful to watch. Once again, happy for the last 2 games, but that was just really painful to watch. 4 home runs within 2 innings. Not good. Also, as well, Julio Rodriguez came in 2 earned runs, a total of 2 innings pitched, 6.07 ERA with 1 walk and a strikeout, 2 hits as well. Lucas Ludge came in to pitch the 7th, 1 strikeout, and then Albert Abreu finished up, gave up a run, a total of 3 hits, 2 strikeouts. So he's been shaky a little bit in his last couple of outings, 5.51 ERA. Then you move on to more positive things. The next game, Garrett Cole and Jordan Montgomery, I guess after the game, tested positive for COVID-19. They'll be out for at least 10 days. So that presented a challenge. And Luis Hill made the start. It's not Gill. Apparently it's Luis Hill. Like the G is like an H. I guess, it's not something I understand, but that's not for me to understand, I guess. So he got the nod due to the COVID-infected Garrett Cole. Then Gary gets the first hit of the game, scores on a Gleyber Torres double, 1-0 in the second. Then after Greg Allen gets hit by a pitch, scores on a LeMahieu double, 2-0. Anthony Rizzo singles, LeMahieu scores, 3-0. 4-0, Giancarlo Stanton singles, Rizzo scores. Then Gary Sanchez doubles, Aaron Judge scores, Torres hits a sac fly, Stanton scores, all happening in the 3rd inning. Then in the 4th, it's already 6-0, pouring it on. Giancarlo Stanton, I'll criticize him when he does wrong, not running, anything out at first, not swinging properly at certain pitches, just looking at pitches right down the middle. But I'll give him credit when credit's due. Home run to right field, opposite way, 9-0 from there. Also with Luis Hill, Brody Corner and Steven Ridings made their debut for the Major League, so that was obviously some nice stuff to see. Ryan Mountcastle doubled off of Corner, Kaner, whatever the name is, in the 8th. They got a run on the board, 9-1. Then Tyler Wade doubles, Gleyber Torres and Ruben Odor scored, 11-1. Rizzo, second RBI of the game with a ground out, 12-1. Then Aaron Judge's solo shot, 13-1. In terms of stats, the Yankees were 7 for 13 with runners in scoring position, so that's excellent compared to the last game, obviously. Take a look at Luis Hill, 6 strikeouts, 1 walk, 4 hits, 6 innings pitched, and someone brought this up on Twitter. Kind of agree with it. Why would they not bring him up instead of Nick Nelson? Nick Nelson, always not getting out of jams and causing jams and stuff like that. Hill didn't do a bad job, honestly. And, if we need him again, which we will likely need him again because Herman's on the IL and you got Cole and Montgomery on the COVID list, he should be available to start. They should have him on the 40-man. Hopefully they do. They only left 3 on base. Steven Ridings, 3 strikeouts, 1 hit, 1 inning pitched. Brody Kaner, 2 innings pitched, 1 earned run, 2 hits, and a total of 1 walk. So he didn't get a strikeout, but starts out with a 4.50 ERA. Not too bad. Not too shabby. And that's not your standard bullpen for the Yankees. That's not, Michael King. I mean, he's on the IL, but, it's not your standard Britton, your standard Chapman. Those are all minor leaguers making their debuts. So I thought it was a very good job by them in that game. I don't care what team it is against. You could be versing the Orioles, you could be versing the Rays, you could verse the freaking Astros, you could be versing the Marlins for all I care. Just to go in there in a situation where it was a last minute thing to get called up and actually perform the way you did. Clap to all of them. I mean, Kaner's been in the system for a while, and I know our buddy Robert Pimsner has been cheering on this opportunity, and obviously he got it. So congratulations to Brody Kaner. I don't know if he's still with the Yankees in terms of in the big leagues. If he's not, he's probably getting called up sometime soon. So you go to the last game, which was technically yesterday. Ryan Mountcastle flew out. Cedric Mullins scores. Then Austin Hayes singles. Ramon Urias scores 2-0. Then Ryan Mountcastle homered to center field 3-0. So it was a bad start for the Yankees there. Then after several foul balls within the first couple of at bats, I think this was maybe combined with the series as well. Anthony Rizzo, right field bullpen, another RBI once again within the first 6 games, at least one RBI per game. Anthony Rizzo, clap, clap, clap. Homered into the right field bullpen, 3-1. Gleyber Torres singles. Joey Gallo scores. Then in the same inning, Higashioka doubles, scores on a LeMahieu single, tied at 3. LeMahieu singles off of a deflection off one of the infielders. Jonathan Davis scores, who the Yankees acquired via waivers. I forget what team they acquired him off of. That was in the 7th inning, so it was 4-3. Then Giancarlo Stanton, it was 2 outs, so 3 runs scored. You know, everybody's running the bases on 2 outs. That's what you're supposed to do. Pops one to right field. The right fielder and the first baseman miscommunicate, drops in, 3-run score. Giancarlo Stanton gets a 3-run double, bases clearing. Then Torres doubles, Giancarlo Stanton scores. Then LeMahieu doubles, Gary Sanchez and Jonathan Davis score. The final score is 10-3. Good job by the Yankees once again on offense. 6 for 14 with runners in scoring position. Only 6 left on base. There was a fielding error on Joey Gallo. I actually didn't see that. Aaron Judge cut down Cedric Mullins at second base. Jameson Taillon didn't do all that bad, but you know there obviously were better starts this season. A total of 6.1 innings pitched, 3 runs, 2 of them earned, 4 hits, 1 walk, 10 strikeouts, 1 home run given up, 4.04 ERA. Jonathan Loáisiga got the win actually because the Yankees came back late. 0.2 innings pitched, 1 hit. Then Clay Holmes came in, 1 strikeout, 1 hit, 1 inning pitched. Then Albert Abreu finished off 2 strikeouts, 1 inning pitched. So overall, you know, I'm not gonna say they should sweep him every time, stuff like that. But good series for the Yankees. You got to keep this going. You cannot have inconsistency moving forward. And once again, I said this in my last video. I'll say it again. I'll critique them whenever they need to be critiqued because there's always going to be something. But I will also commend them on their outstanding achievement, for lack of better words. And, you know, last 2 series, good job by them. You just got to keep the consistency. Also, the Rays series as well. You have to keep consistency, especially with Boston slowly falling and Tampa Bay slowly falling. You don't want the Blue Jays getting up there. You want the Yankees to get up there and actually achieve what they were supposed to in the first half. So, we'll see what happens. But if you guys haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification button so you get notified when live stream pops video drops. Hall of Fame game. We're going to be live streaming it around 8 o'clock p.m., maybe 7:50, depending on some stuff like that. If you guys haven't already, it should be out by now. Luka made a Kemba Walker video, and also I made a video on the Giants brawl and Joe Looney and Todd Davis retiring. So peace out, guys. See you later, and stay cool.